feeling fine, look even better. It must be the weather, you know. Summer 2024, it's the Kobe year, baby. And it's only right that I holler at my man, two-time NBA champ, Quinn Cook. He from the DMV area. You know they say it's in the water out here, so we playing no games, even though we on the playground, you feel me? Seriously though, we gonna take it from the DMV to Shaolin to be more, baby, because you know the vibes. Well, at least you should know by now. You know how I give it up. It's summertime, so hit me with the drums, baby. Steph Lova live and direct. You know what's next. Yeah, what's up, lovers and friends? Steph Lova live and direct once again. We outside, baby, over here at Songbird, DC, as you can see. Right here with my man DJ Two-Tone Jones. We're gonna highlight him in a second. But you know how I keep it. I keeps it a buck. Shaolin Jazz. You don't know what that is? Come find out, baby. What's up, what's up?
What's up? How y'all doing?
Yeah, baby, you know what it is. This is my man right here, DJ Two-Tone Jones. He's the curator of this event right here today, Shaolin Jazz. And I gotta give you props because I grew up in Shaolin. So I'm here just because, you know what I'm saying? Just because, but what is Shaolin Jazz?
So yeah, basically it's this whole kind of project between myself and my partner, Gerald Watson. It started as a mixtape where we fused Wu-Tang and jazz and made this mixtape project. And then, you know, from there, it just kind of snowballed into all these other things, these engagements, content, apparel, and then we have one of our biggest things that we do now called Can I Kick It, where we show different kung fu flicks, action films, and I basically score the films live, scene by scene, the mix of hip hop, funk, rock, just whatever works, and kind of just, you know, remixing the soundtrack, giving you a whole different movie experience.
All right, so let me be clear. You take an old school flick or a classic, and then you rescore the soundtrack
live during the movie.
Live with, is it all Wu-Tang or it just depends?
Nah, it just depends. It depends. So like tonight we're doing RoboCop, you know, classic sci-fi joint, and since RoboCop is set in the not so distant future of Detroit, we're doing all Detroit hip hop for this joint.
Nice,
you know, we like to curate.
Dylan there, little
you already know.
that.
Dylan,
Yes.
Black Milk, Slum Village, all that good stuff.
I love it.
Him, you know. Yeah.
The concept is amazing because everybody know that Wu-Tang ain't nothing to. I'm trying to tell you, I grew up in Shaolin, basically.
You know.
How long y'all been doing this stuff?
Shaolin Jazz first started in 2011, and then we started Can I Kick It, I would say like 1 or 2 years afterwards. So we've been doing this.
Shaolin Jazz is more so the umbrella, and then you have all these other curations underneath.
Yeah. But Can I Kick It is definitely like the biggest thing that we've been doing today. So yeah, we've been rocking for about like 10 years. We've done over 100. Probably over 135 different movie titles today.
Nice.
Yeah, so Marvel flicks, sci-fi, Shaw Brothers.
Did y'all ever do My Favorite Warriors?
Yeah, we did that at the Kennedy Center.
Oh my God!
Sold
oh my God!
So,
Google that. We're gonna Google it at the same time. You heard?
Yeah, we're doing it in LA too later this year.
Here's the $1,000,000 question.
Yeah.
Can we kick it?
Yeah,
live and direct?
Let's go. Yeah, let's come up in here.
Let's do it, baby.
Yeah.
Shaolin Jazz, Can I Kick It? DJ Two-Tone Jones. Y'all know the vibe. All the way live.
Yeah. Whoa.
Inside looking like a zoo, outside looking like it too. Line around the corner, lynch, bitch, shut up. Inside looking like outside looking like it too. Line around the corner, bitch, shut up.
And just like that, we got the other half of Shaolin Jazz. My man G Money, and a damn thing funny, 10 years in the making. Whose brainchild was this whole curation?
But as far as Shaolin Jazz?
Yes.
Well, it started back in 2011, or a little bit before 2011. I was doing a album cover art exhibition series called The Classics, where I was featuring different album covers from various genres that I'm into, from jazz to rock to reggae, hip hop. And so with jazz, I wanted to do something different. And so that consisted of interviewing this guy by the name of Logan Mills Walters, who did this series of albums called Wu Note, where he fused Wu-Tang covers with jazz covers.
Oh.
And so, in addition to that, I also wanted to do a mixtape. And so, working with Two Tone, who had been doing all the mixtapes for the different events I was doing, I said, hey, instead of doing just a regular, jazz mixtape, how about doing Wu-Tang jazz, mixtape? And he said,
what a way to keep the culture alive, because jazz is pretty much a dead art form in a sense. Like, it's not a lot of people under 30 that can say they've ever been to a jazz club, seen a jazz band. So, and that's kind of like the grassroots of R&B, jazz.
Yeah. I mean, and I mean, for that matter, a lot of music, right?
A lot of music.
A lot of music.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it just, honestly, like it flipped the right way. Two Tone said, look, dope idea, not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm gonna do something. And then, he hit me with this track where he remixed Cream. And, he said, look, this is the idea, but I think I want to push it further. So instead of hitting you with this mixtape now, let me dig a little deeper.
Awesome. Then it's something unbelievable 10 years later. Have you guys ever got any slack from any of the movie companies? Have they ever gave you shit for, like, remixing their stuff or putting any of their stuff on YouTube?
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean,
no cease and desist. Everybody been chill?
No, you know what happens is this: for a lot of the events that we do, especially the bigger events, we get the licensing rights for the film.
Ah,
right. So
and your BI lovers and friends, yeah.
Right. So we're legit in that sense, very, very legit. So, but for the most part, I mean, we've gotten some love here and there from, let's say actors, actresses that have seen the curation and kind of dig what's going on. Exactly. So it's been real cool to spend all love on that front. Honestly, it's one of those things where, part of this with Can I Kick It, what we're doing tonight, stems from also watching, Kung Fu theater. Mm-hmm. Kung Fu cinema back in the day.
Good old 42nd Street flicks, baby. Right. Back to back. Right. Yeah.
And then from there, being in college, in the 90s, and just sitting up, listening to the latest Mobb Deep while also watching both with Shaw Brothers.
Best era of hip hop, might I add. Thank you very much.
Right. And so that's where Can I Kick It got really kicked off. Is, you know what? How about we do this? Take this gathering, this experience with my college roommates and I, and let's bring it to the masses, and that's it. And
it's a feeling, yeah. It's definitely a feeling. You always remember how people make you feel,
right?
And you guys got like over 100 different movies y'all did. Two Tone said.
Yeah. So it's over 130 films that we've done.
Wow.
Martial arts, like classic martial arts joints, action, sci-fi. We've done Marvel movies. We've done a series with that.
And y'all done them in the Kennedy Center, in really prestigious places.
Kennedy Center was dope because I was like 2 sold-out shows. Just throw that out. But the biggest was Hudson River Park, which is in New York.
Woo! Yeah.
Familiar? Yep. Hudson River Park outdoors.
Nice.
Yeah, real dope. We did Enter the Dragon. Bruce Lee classic, nothing beats that kind of joint. And I mean, people came through, showed up, showed love. I mean, and a lot of these people, they don't know, they never heard of, what we do and who we are and all that kind of thing. But then when people get in, they settle in, especially if they're familiar with the film, they get in, if they're familiar with the music, we get them that way. So.
Yeah. And if you are familiar with the music or the film, the mashup just is so nostalgic that it just kind of rebirths the film to where you see it in a different light, because seeing the fight scenes in RoboCop over a Wu-Tang beat or a Dilla beat is just a different feeling. And I appreciate y'all bringing that to the forefront and just keeping the culture alive and active, keeping it interesting.
I appreciate that.
It gives a feel like, I don't know if y'all remember the Gray album when they mixed what was it, Jay-Z and the Beatles' White Album and made the Gray Album. Just Blaze, I think, did that, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, oh well, we all make mistakes. I'm doing an interview, chill out, yo. Thanks for having us. We're going to go back in, check the second half of RoboCop, Shaolin Jazz. Can we kick it? Yes, we can. G Money.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate you, baby. Live and direct. What's up, lovers and friends? Steph Lova live and direct from Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Now, the line usually be kind of long when I drive by here in Crofton, Maryland, so I decided to stop on in. And why did I do that? Because they were slow motion. And this meth head looking, taking order cashier didn't help the situation at all. She ain't have no answer. She ain't give me no receipt. But I'm like, whatever. I'm here. Let me get my food. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. And I'm just like, damn, might as well take this to go. I'm out of here. Finally got the food. Boom. And this is what I waited for? I'm like, I mean, besides the coleslaw, I had to pass it off to my young girl. You know, teenagers, they'll pretty much eat everything. And she still gave it the thumbs down. Free food. Now, don't get me wrong. She ate it all, but she still gave it the thumbs down. What more can I say? You know where this is going, because I ain't no food critic like Keith Lee. But this was no break. Steph Lova live and direct once again. Yeah. And I ain't gonna say nothing about the Crenshaw shit, but you know, we gonna let that be bygones.
Shout out to boys in the hood. Shout out to boys in the hood.
Shout out to the boys in the hood. So tell me a little something about yourself. Introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Rueben Vincent. I am a 23-year-old artist from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Is that your government name?
Yeah.
That boy putting it out there. You putting it out there.
Yeah. And you know, I was brought into the game by the legendary Ninth Wonder, Young Guru.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm signed
I went to Howard, Guru. So you know. So you signed to Rock Nation?
Yeah, signed to Rock Nation.
So hence Big D in the background. You see him? Okay,
My family's from West Africa, Liberia.
Ooh.
So I mix both of my worlds together. My hip hop roots, my southern roots, and my African roots in my music.
So so we talking like a lot of Afro beats.
Well, hip hop, but it's still African influence.
And what I mean by that is like be heavy,
lot of
movement,
yeah, 100%. So,
yeah.
We just put out an EP called General Admission.
Okay.
I just got on tour with Boz from Dreamville.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we've been moving, man. We just been moving. Man.
And you out here in the DMV?
Exactly.
How you like it, baby?
We was on the boat, man, getting the water, getting the
on the boat with a future goat, you know?
Ooh, look, she got some bars herself.
No, I'm just trying to make my way in the world. Making my way in the world today. So the single is out on all platforms.
Yes.
How about the album? When is that coming?
Yes. Oh, so the album. So since we just put out an EP, we got a new album coming out really soon. I'm working on that. And I'm telling y'all now, y'all gonna see, mark my words, gonna be one of them classic albums, man. I've been studying all the classics from the College Dropouts, the Good Kid, Mad Cities, the Illmatics, the Reasonable Doubts. So we about to do that for this generation. You know what I mean?
Just give me your, is this your summer? Give me a prediction for the summer.
Yeah, this is my summer, and next year's gonna be my year as well.
North Carolina, shout out to my guy PD Pablo, you heard?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know it, live and direct.
Yeah.
What you doing today, girl?
Sometimes my business ain't your business.
Oh, okay.
So don't be asking me that, what I'm doing. Could I have my business to myself sometime?
Hey, lovers and friends, the NBA Finals is a wrap, doobies and pins. The Boston Celtics are the 2024 champs. Now, Beantown might have banner number 18, but my next guest, Quinn Cook, helped Steph, Draymond, KD, AD, and LeBron win chips with Golden State and the Lakers in the bubble. On the court, he's double trouble. A PG from PG, please believe me when I say it's in the water. And Quinn Cook been sipping slow. From Oak Hill to Duke to OKC to the Bay, QC is a prime example of staying ready so you don't never have to get ready. Yeah, Steph Lova live and direct now. You know they say it's in the water out here in PG County. And if that's true, my next guest sitting right here, he been drinking that tap for years. No doubt. Quinn Cook, baby. Not only is he a McDonald's All-American, he's part of the Duke Brotherhood and a two-time NBA champion here. Was it back-to-back? Or was it a year in between? 2 years in between? Good Lord, in a 4-year span, I'm just saying. And it all started right here at DMV, Hyattsville. You went to a powerhouse school out here, DeMatha, right? So let me ask you, like I always like to ask ball players, like, how do you know when you got the sauce? Like when you like, come on now, stop playing with me.
That's a great question. I was 9 years old.
Damn, that young?
Yeah, and I had like a tournament where I was just going crazy. we ended up losing, but like the parents from the other teams were asking for my autograph. Like,
no, no way.
Special year, and I ended up playing with that team the next year. So at 9, my dad was like, "All right, get a sheet of paper, and when you at school, just like at lunch or recess, whatever, just write your autograph on the front." So I started practicing my autograph, and after that, like I was like, let me start taking it serious.
That's like they say when you like cutting down the nets, like you got to practice it to bring it into fruition. You know what I'm saying? 100%. So you went to the Master for like 3 years. Then you ended up in Oak Hill, which is in Mouth of Wilson, Virginia. When your mama said you was going to the Mouth of Wilson, what did you think she was talking about?
I mean, I was already hip because obviously Oak Hill was the power. And my older brother, Noah Smith, my god brother, he went there. So we used to go visit.
Also a Dookie,
yeah. So I mean, when Coach Smith is recruiting, any player, everybody's always interested, and it was like an honor for him to want me to go there. But he wanted me to go there my junior year, but I still wanted to finish at the Mouth. Finish with the guys I started with, win another championship, and it was my time to go there my senior year.
You only went there for 1 year.
Yeah.
Was that what you needed to like get to the bigger schools? You know what I'm saying? Because coaches just don't be recruiting anybody. What was it about him that you was like, I definitely want to play for him?
Yeah, it wasn't just me going to Oak Hill. The Marathon is just as big as Oak Hill, so I was already. I had a Duke offer in 9th grade, so. I kind of just wanted to go there.
Prodigal son type vibe.
I just wanted to like go there and get focused. Play a national schedule. We like Oak Hill. We don't play. They didn't play in the league at the time, so they just play.
It's like exhibitions,
not exhibitions, but like we play the best team, the 2-3 best teams in Georgia. We'll play the best team in Cali.
Like an overtime elite kind of
something like that. Whoever the #1 point guard is, #1 players in the country. Oak Hill was playing that school. So I wanted that smoke. We had like 10 ESPN games, and that kind of took my name more to national level. But I just wanted to get focused, get used to living by myself, not living with my mom and sister. So it was a new experience to get me ready for college for sure.
And then you went to Duke, and you had a stellar incoming class. You were Austin Rivers, a bunch of really good guys that went to the NBA. How was that brotherhood? Like, they always talk about the Duke brotherhood. Like, Kyrie right now, he in the brotherhood. Can you call Kai, like, what's up with these NBA tickets? Is it that
for sure.
kind of brotherhood?
I mean, I'm going to see Kyrie game 3.
See? I'm just saying. So it is like that.
Yeah, so like it's a win-win for me. Like, Kai, he can get his second. We got Derek Lively.
But does it matter, like, when you played there? It's like long. Is it just when you like y'all see each other, and if you went to Duke, it's just love. It's like a fraternity in a sense.
I can honestly say that's one of the things that drew me to Duke. I can honestly say, like, I'm closer with more guys who I didn't play with at Duke than guys that I did play with at Duke, just because guys who were older than me, who I idolized, who were mentors, but they were always there for me. And then guys who I played against in the NBA. There's a lot of people in the front office, a lot of coaches who went to Duke. There's a lot of business people who end up going to Duke. And then the guys after me, I always want to be that guy,
And there's a lot of them. Zion, you got Barry.
So like we all locked in, like all of us. Tatum, like
Tatum. I was about to say Tatum.
So I mean, all of us are locked in. I literally was just there last week at Coach K's camp, and I got to pick up with the current guys now. So I mean, it's a revolving.
Stay connected. For sure. I love that. I love that about the school, and I think that's why even though Coach K is going, that's what keeps attracting. Top talent is the legacy, and that kind of support and whatnot. And you didn't have the easiest time getting to the NBA. Like it took you what? You got 2017. You came out undrafted. I think OKC was the first team that gave you a shot, and then the Cavaliers. Is that where you met? Did you run across Shai back then? Shai Gilchrist? When maybe he was
he was young. He was still young. He ain't getting to the league till, I remember he got drafted, I think 2018.
Because they had mad draft picks.
But I remember Shai, he started his rookie year, and he was with the Clippers, so I was with the Warriors, so we was in the same division.
Damn, he was with the Clippers.
He got drafted with the Clippers right before they got Paul George and Kawhi. So he was on the team.
Oh, he's part of that package. Yes. Exactly, he posted that a little while ago. He sure did.
But I ain't gonna lie. People be like, oh, I
ain't see that. Nobody see that.
I didn't see him doing what he did now, but He was fearless.
He just take the right team, I think. I think in the right situation.
And he had Sam Cassell, like, was this guy I remember, like, he started, you know, for OK. I mean, not OK, so he started for the Clippers. And Sam was always in his ear, talking to him the entire time. Lou Williams did a good job with the Montrez. They believed in Patrick Beverly. I ain't gonna.
We outside, for real.
I ain't gonna say I saw him being an MVP candidate, but I knew he was gonna be really good.
I didn't see it either, but I knew OKC was gonna be good because they had so many picks.
Yeah.
They had, I think, like 8, 9, 10, and a lot of them was in the top 10. So it was just a matter of time. They get Giddy, they get this one, that one. It was just a matter of time. How about LeBron? Did you beat LeBron during your little first stint in Cleveland?
No, I met LeBron when I was in high school. LeBron's very active in like for the grassroots. He's very active in.
Wrong one, no. Who he gonna be facing in a year too. He do his homework.
But he real though, cause like he understand the platform.
Cause he come from that. He come from the bottom.
Yeah.
I heard LeBron don't spend no extra money. Like he that guy. Like he don't. No. I don't mean like I ain't trying to say like he cheap, but I seen the interview with D Wade and he said like he don't pay for Pandora, Spotify. Like, he not that guy. Like no extras.
Yeah,
like,
he's not doing no extras. But I mean,
like he not frivolous with his money because he worked for that shit.
He I mean he the best. Like that's been a big brother to me since I was in high school. When I was at Duke, him and Coach K was real close.
He said he would play for Coach K.
Yeah. And I mean he's the best team I ever had. He's the realest. He has a relationship with all 15 guys. The whole coaching staff, video coordinators, janitors, equipment managers. I mean, he makes everybody feel, special and a part of the team. So he's the best, man. And I got to play with him my rookie year in Cleveland. And when I got sent there from D-League, he would come to the games. Like if I did anything, he'll post it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's the most famous guy in the world. So
he like supportive like he is of like the WNBA. What's your thoughts on the WNBA? I mean, you from the area, like I said, it's in the water out here. Yeah. Angel Reese, she from the area. Yeah. You ever crisscross pass with her when the circuit?
Yeah, well,
like, cause I know everybody out here kind of pay attention to who's coming out of the area.
Yeah, I remember Angel when she was in high school. But I played high school. I went to high school with her brother, her brother Mikael Hopkins, one of the best big men in Europe right now. He went to Georgetown. We came into the math together. We were the only freshmen.
The connection is there.
Yeah. So, I'm very supportive of Angel and her brother Julian, who's at Maryland, and she's changed the entire face, not just the WNBA, but women's basketball. Got to give her.
Is it crazy now? Like how crazy it is. Like it took 29 years. People act like this just happened. The WNBA is going on like the 30th year next year. It's the 30th anniversary. So it didn't just happen out the blue, but it finally happened, like on this scale. Like
I think for the original fans who've been supporting it, I know a lot of the NBA players have been supporting it. I wish.
Yeah, Kobe.
Yeah. I wish that the NBA teams would put more money into it, but obviously it's getting better. But I've always loved women's basketball. I think it's the most fundamental, purest way of basketball. Like if I want to show a young kid how to play basketball, I want them to watch women's basketball.
That's the
best. And obviously, with social media now, you have Angel, you have Caitlin Clark who's taking that step. But I grew up
on
that
Wilson deal. That's the second deal.
I grew up on Diana Taurasi, Maya
Super, yes. I love
Shamika Holscroft, Marissa Coleman from the
Shamika's the homie. Shamika's the homie.
Yeah, so I love that they're getting their flowers.
I love the fact too, man. And only thing I'm not loving is them prices through the roof for them home games.
I gotta get my best friends shout out Chelsea Gray, the best point guard in WNBA history.
Yo, I'm intrigued with the Aces right now.
Yeah. And
Kate Martin, perfect team for her. And I heard Angel Reese say that, she got drafted, I think 7. She was like, it's not what team you get drafted or what, like where, it's like, you gotta get to the right team, So she's in the right situation. Her and Cardosa,
we would have drafted the Mystics.
I know.
Selfishly,
but I don't know her being home. That might have been a little bit too much.
That's definitely a lot.
That might have been just a little bit too much for her. But bringing it back to Duke and Angel, she made a lot of money in school.
Yeah.
She could have stayed another year because that NIL money was treating her real nice.
Yeah.
What do you guys think you would have made? If NAL was popping when you was at Duke?
Yeah, I mean, I was a top 10 player in the country. Obviously, I had a big name coming from the Atlanta and Oak Hill. I had won 2 gold medals at that time, Team USA. But a lot of people will remember is like, I was like one of like the first guys who like had the camera for like who mixtape, Ball is Life, like Ball is Life. You know, Ball is Life is a lifestyle. I gave them that slogan. So like, I think I would have made a lot of money at the time. And when I was in college, I mean, I was the most followed guy. I was from stats, according to like Instagram, Twitter.
That's crazy.
So I mean, at that time, obviously, it was a smaller scale at that time, but like still, like I think I would have did really well with NIL for sure.
I like the fact that they have a little bit more leverage about, you know, holding the coach accountable. If you tell me X, Y, and Z, and then I get there and you flip, then I should be able to flip.
But kind of like the NBA now, it's like an assistant coach is making $300,000. We got a 4-star small forward making $500,000.
Who
like,
we listening to?
You know what I'm saying? So
who we listening to?
I guess that's them getting ready for the pros as well. So
yeah, I like the financial literacy part, because I think less and less athletes are coming out, fumbling the bag. They getting the money early. They still get the guidance from their parents, or they getting, you know, hip to the, you know, like Angel got Shaq, and you know what I'm saying? To be like people that just help out. I like that aspect of it. But speaking of, let's talk about LBJ real quick with them and Steph Curry, because you won, like you backed up arguably the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry. Like, how was that? Like, I know you don't want the man to get hurt or nothing, but at the same time, it's like, I'm trying to get here too, so.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. Like, I went to Golden State, like, with fine with whatever. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't
because they can't really promise you nothing, really.
Yeah. When I signed, I was the 3rd point guard. Like my best game my rookie year with the Pelicans was against Golden State. So
they got,
you know,
to
it's like you people don't understand, like in the league, you play for a team, but you're still auditioning for
other
29
teams.
other teams. So like it ended up working out, and I was supposed to go back to New Orleans, but they signed Rondo, and my deal wasn't guaranteed. So to make the money work, obviously I'm the odd man out. So Golden State signs me, and I had other opportunities, but you know, my agent at the time, he was like, "We can go here and get this guarantee. We can go there." And Kevin, obviously KD, was in Golden State, and I just looked at
from the area.
I looked at it from a different perspective. Like, man, if I go there and I'm in the locker room and I get to be around that greatness, and I get to build these guys that I'm idolizing, you know, they were the Beatles at the time. Like, you know, I only see positivity from them, even if I don't play. And you know, knowing me, I'm gonna compete, I'm gonna work my tail off. So, you know, I'm always bet on myself. So we went there, and you know, Steve believed in me, and you know, Steph went down a couple times, and I was ready.
And you played stellar. You know. So what exactly is the two-way contract? Educate me a little bit.
So this was the first year of the two-way. So a two-way contract is basically, you know, you're on the Golden State Warriors. You're on the roster.
You're on the roster.
But you're also on the roster for the Santa Cruz Warriors.
Okay. So it's like wherever they need you. You plug in holes.
Yeah, basically. But at the time, I don't know the exact details now, but we were only promised 45 days with the big team.
Okay.
Yes, and then at that time, it was the first
year.
They
either got to sign you or they got to
so when your 45 days is up, signing you or you're a free agent. So Steph gets hurt, I start killing. I didn't even get to make it like 20 days into the deal, because they called me on it was basically a discount, because I still didn't have enough years to not be on the two-way. So it ended up working out. And, you know, I won a roster spot outright, and I signed a 2-year deal.
Who'd y'all beat that year?
We beat Cleveland.
Wow. That was the year. Oh, okay. All right. Then 2 years later, you come right back. Was that the one in the bubble?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So we lost 2020.
Talk to me about the
2019.
bubble,
2019,
I heard
last
that was
year.
really pressing on people's mental. I mean,
it is.
As much as it could, being in a plush resort, being a millionaire ball player type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I've been
a couple guys definitely got. I heard about a couple of a couple of situations where they just couldn't take it no more.
I see it on
It was
both
like the
ends,
jurors
though,
in the
like-
OJ trial just couldn't do it no more.
It was bad. And then I ain't gonna lie, like we had a special teams, we had a special unit.
Like being around
like,
each other.
Yeah, like even like when you get to the pros, it's like everybody has their family, has their circle. So if you're in your city, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna go to practice, you're gonna be with each other, and then you go home to the family, your boys, whatever your living situation.
It's a small circle.
And you
like
kick
that.
it, you kick it with your teammates on the road, but rarely like when you in town, like in the same city, like you're not really
that close.
Yeah. But that Laker team, even before the pandemic happened, like we did everything together. And when we got to the
like
bubble,
his, but just first and second year in
that was the second.
LA,
That was the second year,
so
AD's first year. So I mean, it was great. Like it was great even before the pandemic. The pandemic happened, and you know, guys, you know, if you saw the Lakers, it was 9 or 10 of us together all the time. Like, so we made it fun.
How long y'all was in there? Do you
96
remember?
days.
Look, he remembered to the day. I was just wondering if you knew exactly how many
96.
days you was in there.
96 days on the dot.
And let me ask you, for them championship teams, do you guys have like a reunion for the championship?
I think they
teammates,
do like,
you know what I'm saying? Like I see like the Ravens do it here and there.
Yeah.
Ray will get together with the guys. Like, is that a thing?
I believe they do like,
because they are special teams.
maybe like 10-year anniversary.
Okay.
Like 20, 15, whatever.
How about LeBron's retirement? Maybe.
I hope so.
Everybody get together, all the guys that won chips with him.
I hope so. That'd be dope. That'd be real dope. But I've seen like certain games, certain events. A lot of people always come back, just play with LeBron. Or,
he's the magnet.
When Coach K broke the all-time winning record for Division I coaches, like
everybody just flooded. It just is what it.
Like I mean, stuff like that's important for sure.
And speaking of the Lakers, tell me how important we outside, y'all. How important Kobe's legacy resonates throughout the Lakers organization? Because you was inside.
Yeah, I was there.
Like you was there. We all seen, you know, when it happened, you was outside for real, with the fans and such. But how did it really? And what do they do like inside? Like how was he really regarded? When there's no cameras around, because I know how Jeannie Buss felt like that. That felt real, but you know, you never know.
I mean, you say Kobe's name, I mean, and basketball, you know, it's a certain, you know, you got Michael Jordan, you got your Kareems, you know what I'm saying?
Kobe, one name.
Kobe. You say Kobe, people know about it now. Bean was a problem. Bean was this and that, but for me, like I grew up the biggest Lakers fan ever. Like I got Kobe tatted on me. Like that's really one of the only reasons why I signed with the Lakers is like to live out that dream of me as a kid. And anybody can tell you, like me and my dad were like the biggest Lakers fans.
So you got to play with him.
I didn't. I just missed him. Like when I got to the league,
he had still the purple and gold.
When I got to the league, he had just retired. But that's how real Coach K is. Coach K knew like how much I loved Kobe. So like he had Kobe call me one time, he had Kobe like I was like, you don't understand how big of a fan of Kobe.
That's like me, but like Rakim, you know, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, like he's still a kid. Like, he's still, you know, it brings back your childhood.
What he say? He just want to say what's up?
He said what's up, and then I met him. There's a viral clip on the internet when I first met him.
We're gonna find that.
I was playing Team USA, so it was like me, Anthony Davis, Austin Rivers, we all playing Team USA, and we was playing. We had a game in Portland against like the world, and the night before the Trailblazers played the Lakers, and obviously Kobe played Team USA, so all our Team USA guys hooked it up. So we got to meet all the players after the game.
Once in a lifetime.
And you see them come around, and like you just see all of us like. And I was
like
going,
God body, right?
I'm from PG, so you know, I'm the talker. I'm the talker. I'm like, man, Kobe, what's up? Like, man, what's good? I give him a big hug. Like, it's funny, but
we got a glow here, the Leroy glow. He got the glow.
Like him and Michael Jordan, like when I seen like they just look, they don't look real. They got a glow.
I seen Michael Jordan in real life one time, and yo, it's like
he had a glow, right?
He looked I call it God body. It's like. He looks otherworldly, like, you know, he don't look real, but you know he's standing right there, but it's like, it looks very like, you know, there's some kind of shimmer around the guy or some shit. That's the only way I can see it.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
No, that's a real
thing. So where you at with it right now? You've been playing overseas a little bit, just to wrap it up, because we done dug all deep and shit. So you 31 now. Like, is the goal like try to make it back to the NBA, or the goal is just like, you know what I'm saying, do what you do, you know, until you feel like I've done enough, and then that's it. Because you reached, I mean, you got two of them. God damn, like.
But I ain't gonna lie, like I definitely, the goal is always to get back in the league, but it gotta make sense.
Yeah.
I ain't doing no more non-guaranteed contracts. I gotta be comfortable. I gotta do it. Have just the ultimate comfortability. I'm a vet now. I've done it before. I can help the team.
You're capable of.
I can help change the culture of the team. Help the young guys. But you know, I want to win. I want to win a major overseas championship. I want to do that. I think once I do that, I'll master every winning accolade in basketball besides an Olympic gold medal, which I won't get. But you know, I got to be realistic. If I get a big time overseas championship, nobody.
That'd be the icing on the cake.
Nobody can tell me no.
And then to wrap it up, you still doing your camps, right?
Yep. I got my camps in August. I got a book. You know, I got a children's book coming out called The Cookbook, My 10 Recipes of Success.
Okay.
It'll be you know, out to all the schools here in PG and Washington D.C., New York City, Durham, Los Angeles, you know, San Francisco, Oakland. So I'm trying to get like a whole bunch of more cities, but you know, it's for kids just to dream about something.
The vibe is, you know, just to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Because you're definitely capable, and I appreciate you taking the time. I just need you to just show me like a little something, because me and you about the same height.
Okay.
So I just need you, like, if I ever decided, like, you know, to be like, I don't know, the 9th man on the Vegas Sparks, like how would I defend a crossover or something? Because we're the same height, and what is Arch about 6'5"? Like, I mean, just show me a little something before you get out of here. Just a little something.
I don't know if I can give you any advice to stop no Asia Wilson. she might go down as the best ever. She might go down as the best ever.
South Carolina.
Yeah, she's amazing. Shout out to Asia. Shout out to Chelsea. I just was with Chelsea last week at camp. So.
Dawn Staley ever show up in the gym looking for my daughter? I might have an aneurysm. I ain't even gonna lie. I'll be like, it'll be like a scene from.
And also, this area got a lot of talent with the women too. Like, with the young ladies coming up, like, you know, Riverdale Baptist has been a powerhouse my whole life.
That's where my daughter's going. It's out the bag. That's where my daughter just got recruited to. Coach Ralph.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying?
McNamara has been a powerhouse. So, you know, I love.
Made that leap. Like I took a lot of advice from your mom about, you know, her junior year. We doing kind of the same thing. Okay. It ain't a big leap like you did going up.
Riverdale powerhouse.
No, but I'm just saying, like, yours was like a real. You moved out of town and all. She just going up the block. You dig? So it ain't as dramatic and shit. But it is, you know, that step that, like, you know, she's 6'3", so. We gonna see, Quinn. I'm gonna need you to give her a couple of, you know, what I'm saying. You show me and I'll show her. Quinn Cook live and direct right here. Steph Lova, you know the vibes, baby. Some PG County thing.
Y'all know what's going on. Q Cook, PG County, Duke Blue Devils. Let's get it.
What he said.